Cumberland Outdoorsman here with you again, and today is Saturday, July the 4th. So happy 4th of July to all of you. Today I'm headed a little bit further downstream on this creek that I've been fishing for the last few weeks in hopes of catching maybe a few more smallmouth and possibly a spotted bass or largemouth bass. It's been a long time since I've been on this creek. Back years ago, about all we would target was rock bass or redeye, and they're still in this creek, happy to say. But right now I'm on this old gravel road, back road or country road, whatever you want to call it, and I'm headed to that spot. So come along with me and let's see what we can catch today. All right, come down here to this creek. I asked these folks here for permission to come in here and they said it was okay. Third cast here, I caught a little redeye. There's a little guy, but first fish of the day. Okay, kind of a deep spot in the middle of this creek here under this bridge. Creek gets kind of wide here. Let's see what's up under this bridge here. That looks like a spotted bass. We'll see what he is here because he just hit it. I watched him grab it. That's a little bitty guy. Boy, he came out and nailed it, I mean. That's a little largemouth. We'll let him go. Let's go check this other hole over here. There goes a redeye. Let's see. Beautiful little fish. Yeah, we're going to let him go. Well, maybe there's another one hiding in here somewhere. I'll give it a try here. See several fish chasing it there. A lot of little guys. There we go. There's another one. Another redeye. Hold still, buddy. Oh, that one got off. But anyway. Sometimes they take it and you can't quite tell that they've got it. Just seen one come after it. Come on, take it. Something keeps hitting it right there. Oh, got that one. Well, he came out there. He just shot out there and took it. I mean, caught him right on the edge of his mouth. Another little largemouth. I was pulling it up and he shot out from over here and just grabbed it. Love that green color there. Man, it's beautiful. But he's a little guy. Still fun to catch. I don't know what's hitting it, but something's grabbing it. Glad to catch those two good redeye right here. That tells me they're still in this creek. Man, it's been a long time since I've been here. All right, I'm gonna try right over here in this hole on the other side. Wow, something just jumped in the creek over there. Looks like a mink. Looks like a mink chasing a muskrat right there. Somebody come by here on a noisy four-wheeler right when I hooked into one. God, there needs needs a muffler bad. But anyway, there's another pretty redeye. Probably a big trophy redeye under there somewhere. There's a big rock shelf there coming out. I can see it. And then it drops off some more right there, pretty deep. There we go. There's a little smallmouth. He grabbed it right there, but anyway, he got off. All right, now we got a good one. I don't know what we got here, but it's a good one. That's not a bad smallmouth for a creek fish. I see some crawdads down there in his throat where he's been feeding. Pretty decent little smallmouth. There we go. There's another one. Holy cow, what a big redeye. That is a huge redeye. Now that's a redeye. Holy cow. Man, that's a big one. Strong. That's a rock bass, my friends. That's a rock bass. Beautiful. believe that's one of the biggest ones I've ever caught right there. That is a gorgeous redeye. That one right there deserves a picture. Okay, just to show you how I rig this up, I tie these on with a uni knot, just like that. Come around, make a loop, just like that. One, start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I pull the tag end, pull it down like that, put a little saliva on it, and then cinch it on down. And that is a super strong little knot right there. Pinch off the tag end, and then on this Helgermite, the way I hook him, I like to open that hook just a little bit, about like that right there. I come in right here, follow along the middle of the backbone, kind of, or what you would imagine would be his backbone, and then come out about like that right there. And today what I'm using is this All-Star Magnum worm. This is really a lake rod that I would use fishing at a lake, but I thought I'd give it a try here on this creek, and I put on this little Abu Garcia Black Max. Just wanted to give it a try. This was given to me by a friend, and wanted to try it here in this creek, see how it worked. This is a fairly new reel. This is about maybe a year old or so, and it's really caught on. It's probably one of the most popular reels on the market today, and I'll tell you, they really cast well. I'll try throwing in here again on the way back, now that I'm headed back upstream. Oh man, I don't know what grabbed it, but something did. A lot of times these fish turn on later on in the evening, late afternoon. There we go. Oh, had him. By the way, I did mention it was 4th of July, didn't I? There are firecrackers in the background. Okay. Huh. A new species. How about that? Boy, isn't that beautiful? That's pretty right there. It's a long-eared sunfish. That is undoubtedly the most colorful fish here in Tennessee. Absolutely gorgeous. go. There's a little smallmouth. Oh, there he goes. Well, he got himself off. That's pretty much what I wanted. Saw several fish right here in front of me. I think they were looking at that hellgrammite, and then he picked it up, took off with it, and I set the hook. Didn't know what I had. Okay folks, years and years ago when I first started this creek fishing, this is what I used. This is a 1/4 ounce Hildebrandt nugget, and this is a classic color, silver with a white and black skirt and with a black slider tail as a trailer. Let's see what's in this hole here. We're going to give it a try. See if it catches anything. Oh, just kidding. I've caught a lot of fish on that type of bait. That little spinner. It's got a lot of flash and action, vibration in the water, so fish actually do strike it pretty readily. Pull it right up here past this rock, just to see what's in here. I kind of let it go down a little bit, and then I start a slow retrieve. That's a typical way of fishing it. Sometimes I twitch it a little bit. Oh, something grabbed it. There we go. How about the first cast? And it's a pretty rock bass, or redeye. I'd be willing to bet there's more in there like that. Let's see. I just threw over in there and I felt something. There it is. That's another redeye. Caught him on the Hildebrandt nugget. Man, he's a little fella. So guess what? He gets to go back home. Well, nearly all of them do anyway. There he goes. Throw in there again. See what might be. What else might be there? I wanted to try this little bait again because I've used it for so many years. And for a lot of years exclusively, you know. I could have been throwing other baits like rooster tails or whatever, or little rebel craws and things like that. I'm sure I could have caught fish on those. But I stuck with that bait. Oh, I had another one. But he got off. Must be a pocket of them over there. Try a little bit further. There we go. Yeah, there's another one. That one's a little bit better fish, folks. Fighting rascal. That's a good redeye. That's a big female is what that is. Look at that. Belly's full of eggs, I guess. Good fish. But we're going to let her go, you know. She's going to go back home. There she goes. Right back in that hole there. I think one's got it there. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Ooh, there's a couple of big smallmouth. Just swam by right here. Whoa, I don't know what that was. You know what? Let me tie on something else here. I'm seeing some bigger fish right here. That little bait's fine and dandy, but I'm going to go back to the Hellgrammite here. That's why I carry me a little tackle box with me like this. For different situations. Alright, let me toss back in here with this little Hellgrammite and see what. Try throwing right over there. There we go. Ooh. It's another big redeye. I mean, a good one. That's a big old redeye right there. Another big female. Just barely got her hooked. Look at that. Man. That's a nice fish, folks. That's a big old rock bass. Look at those pretty red eyes. Sporty fish, let me tell you. Nothing wrong with these guys. That Hellgrammite doesn't really do anything. It just kind of floats around and sinks to the bottom with a weight on it. There's no real action to it. But I'll tell you what, the fish sure seem to like it. Well, it's getting a little bit late in the day, but I thought I'd give this little stretch right here a try. See if there might be a redeye or two, maybe even a smallmouth in here. There's some deeper holes right up here. Ooh. I figured there might be a smallmouth in there. Yeah, buddy. He came out and nailed it, but he got himself caught in the head. All right. Well, I hooked another smallmouth here. Ooh, man. Well, they fight. They are some fighting rascals. Even though they're little, they can sure fight. There he is, folks. It's another a little smallmouth. Good little fighters. Up here by this creek, or by this bridge. Love that bronze coloration there. I know it's a small fish, but I'll tell you what, they're so much fun to catch. They really are. I'll try this blue hole here, and then I'm going to head on out of here. Maybe next time we'll come back, we'll go up that way. There we go. Hook that one. Oh, he got off. It's okay. I'm going to let him go anyway. Ooh, there's another smallmouth right there. There's another one right there. There's another redeye. There's another little redeye. I'll tell you what, we'll make this the last fish of the day. Gonna let him go. Let him go and let him grow. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little fishing trip that I took y'all on. It's getting a little bit late in the evening for me, so it's time to head back home. Caught several fish. Some I didn't get on video, but caught a few really good ones. Now keep in mind that in streams like this, fish don't normally get quite as big as they do in a lake on the average. So, you know, if you catch a smallmouth that weighs 2-3 pounds, that's a pretty good sized fish for a creek like this. But anyway, I think next time we come back, we're going to head upstream that way. And it's been a long time since I've been here. You know, it's the first time I fished this creek was back in the late 1980s. So it's been a lot of years since I've been here and gone further down. Now I fished further up, way further up in the last couple of weeks, and I'm happy to say there's quite a few fish up there too. You know, caught several. So anyway, I hope you had a good 4th of July. The weekend's just about over. We got one more day, and then it's back to work. But, you know, life goes on. So until next time, I hope you all stay safe. And if you can get a chance to get out there and go fishing, hunting, camping, or hiking, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So also remember, hit the like button, hit the bell icon and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this will be coming your way.